Welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll dive into the fascinating world of the 2008 USA 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln Memorial Penny. We'll explore its history, what makes it special, and most importantly, its value in today's market, even in fine condition. Stay tuned. The 2008 USA 1-cent coin was part of the classic Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This coin marked the end of an era before the design transitioned to commemorate Lincoln's 200th birthday in 2009. On the obverse, we see the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo, symbolizing the nation's respect for one of its greatest presidents. In 2008, over 5 billion Lincoln Memorial pennies were minted across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. With such a high mintage, you might wonder, how can this coin have any significant value? The answer lies in its condition, errors, and demand among collectors. Even a coin in fine condition, a state where some details are worn, but overall legibility remains, can hold surprising value in the right market. Mint errors coins with errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks are highly sought after. These can fetch anywhere from $2,000 or more, even in fine condition. Copper appeals. While most 2008 pennies are made of copper-plated zinc, collectors may pay a premium for coins that stand out due to luster or patina. Collector demand. Completing a Lincoln penny set is a popular goal for many numismatists. A fine-condition 2008 penny might sell for 10 to 25 cents in bulk purchases or as part of a collection. While this may sound like much, error coins or particularly appealing examples can make a huge difference. It's always worth double-checking before you toss it into your change jar. Examine the coin closely. Look for any unusual markings, errors, or unique features. Grade your coin. Even a basic grading of fine condition can help you estimate its value. Research the market. Check online marketplaces like eBay or specialized coin auction sites to see what similar coins are selling for. Consider professional appraisal. If you suspect you have a rare error coin, a professional evaluation could unlock its true value. While your 2008 penny might make you a millionaire, it's a piece of American history that could still bring more than its face value, especially if you know what to look for. Who knows? That little coin in your pocket might just surprise you. Next up, the USA 1-cent coin from 1973. This small coin has been a part of everyday life for millions of people, but you might be surprised to learn that even a humble penny can have a significant value in today's market. So, let's find out how much this coin is worth, if it's in good condition. The 1973 Lincoln Memorial Penny is a part of the famous Lincoln Cent series, which has been in production since 1909. This particular penny was minted during the height of the Lincoln Memorial design, which featured President Abraham Lincoln. And the Lincoln Memorial, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. These coins are made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was the standard composition for pennies until 1982. The copper content alone gives these coins intrinsic value, especially with the rising demand for copper in today's market. Philadelphia, approximately 3.7 billion. Denver, approximately 3.5 billion. San Francisco prove 2.8 million. With such high production numbers, the coin is generally common. However, its value can significantly increase depending on its condition, errors, and mint mark. In coin grading, good condition is a higher grade on the Sheldon scale. While the coin may show significant wear and tear, key details like Lincoln's profile and parts of the Lincoln Memorial should still be visible. If the coin has damage, heavy scratches, or corrosion, its value might decrease. Around $3,000 in good condition. Around $4,000 in good condition. San Francisco proof. typically found in circulation, but proof coins can range from $5,000 if in good condition. Double die errors, doubling of letters or numbers on the coin. Off-center strikes, misaligned designs caused during minting. Die cracks, visible cracks on the coin due to worn dies. Coins with these errors can be worth $6,000 to $7,500 or more, even in good condition. As mentioned earlier, the 1973 penny is primarily copper. The melt value of copper is around 2 to 3 cents, but melting pennies for metal content is illegal in the United States. Some collectors are willing to pay more for specific coins to complete their sets, particularly coins with lower mintage or better eye appeal. A 1973 penny with a rare double die error fetched over $7,000 at auction. Proof coins graded as PF70 can sell for $8,000 or more. If you have a 1973 penny in good condition, it's worth keeping an eye on the market. While the value may not be staggering now, coins with historical significance and unique errors tend to appreciate over time. The 1973 USA 1-cent coin might not seem like much at first glance, but its story, composition, and potential for rare errors make it an interesting piece of American history. Whether you're a collector or someone looking to make a small profit, this coin is worth examining closely. Next up, the 1977 USA 1-cent coin. But don't be fooled by its humble appearance. This little coin could hold surprising value if it's in fine condition. Stick around to find out just how much it's worth in today's market. The 1-cent coin, commonly referred to as the Lincoln Memorial penny, has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. The 1977 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. These coins are made primarily of copper, with 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that remained standard until 1982, when the mint switched to a primarily zinc composition due to rising copper costs. We have the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. Over 4.4 billion of these coins were minted in Philadelphia in 1977, making them widely circulated. What does fine condition mean when we're talking about coins? In numismatics, or coin collecting, fine condition refers to a coin that has moderate wear. You'll notice that the major details are still visible, but the high points of the design might be slightly worn down. For a 1977 penny in fine condition, you should be able to see Lincoln's face clearly, although some minor details may be distinct. Let's talk about what you came here for. How much is a 1977 penny in fine condition worth today? Well, the face value is of course just 1 cent. Its value to collectors or investors can be much higher. Why? Copper content and historical significance. Due to its copper composition, the melt value of a 1977 penny is higher than its face value, often ranging between 2 to 3 cents, depending on copper prices. But for collectors, these coins can fetch even more, especially if they're in fine or better condition. On the collector's market, a 1977 penny in fine condition is typically valued at 5 to 10 cents. However, if you find a rare error coin from 1977, such as a double die or off-center strike, the value can skyrocket into the hundreds of dollars. Check for errors, look for double die, obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, or other minting mistakes. Inspect the condition. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin for scratches, dings, or corrosion. Weigh your coin. A genuine 1977 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, you might have a rare variety. Exercise. You can sell your 1977 pennies to local coin shops, list them on online marketplaces like eBay, or have them graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading can significantly increase the coin's value if it's in exceptional condition or has rare errors. There you have it, the story of the 1977 USA 1-cent coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this little piece of history could hold more value than you think. Check your pockets, your piggy banks, and those old coin jars. You might just find a hidden treasure. Next up, the USA 1-cent dirty penny from 1972. What if I told you it could be worth far more than just 1 cent? Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1972 penny, even in dirty or circulated condition, could be a hidden treasure. Stick around and I'll reveal why this little coin might hold big value in today's market. Let's talk about the history of the 1972 Lincoln cent. This coin was minted at a time when the U.S. economy was transitioning and facing inflationary pressures. The penny features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Over 5.5 billion were minted that year, so you might wonder, what makes this coin special? The 1972 penny is famous for its doubled die obverse error. If you examine the coin closely, especially under magnification, you might notice doubling on the date, or the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." This error significantly increases its value. While coins in mint state fetch the highest prices, even dirty or well-circulated pennies with errors can sell for a surprising amount. The more pronounced the doubling, and the better the visibility, the more collectors are willing to pay. Let's get to the numbers. How much is a dirty 1972 penny worth today? In typical circulated condition without any errors, it's just worth its face value, 1 cent. But if your 1972 penny has the doubled die error, even in poor or dirty condition, its value could range from $4,000, depending on the severity of the doubling. For pennies in better condition, with a visible and strong doubled die error, collectors have paid anywhere from $5,000 up to $6,000 at auctions. Imagine turning a penny into a small fortune. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to check for doubling on the obverse. Pay attention to the date, the word liberty, and the phrase, "In God We Trust." Compare your coin with images of verified double die examples online. If you think you've struck gold, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Collectors and numismatists are drawn to error coins like the 1972 doubled die penny because they represent a fascinating flaw in the minting process. Each error tells a unique story, and owning one is like owning a piece of history. The next time you find an old dirty penny in your pocket change, don't dismiss it. That humble 1972 cent could be a valuable collector's item. Check your change, search through those coin jars, and who knows, you might just find a hidden gem worth hundreds of dollars. Next up, the 1974 USA 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln Memorial penny. If you have one of these coins lying around in fine condition, you might want to pay close attention because it could be worth more than just 1 cent. Let's start with a little history. The Lincoln Penny series began in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1974, the coin was already well established as a staple of American currency. These pennies featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse displayed the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. In 1974, over 4 billion of these coins were minted across 3 major locations: Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, San Francisco Mint. Coins minted in Denver and San Francisco often carry slightly higher premiums due to their lower mintages compared to Philadelphia. Penny in fine condition is characterized by slight wear on Lincoln's cheek and jawline, but the details of his face and the lettering remain sharp and clear. Most 1974 pennies are made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them a distinct reddish-brown hue. Some 1974 pennies feature errors, such as double die obverse or misaligned dies, which can increase their value significantly. A 1974 penny in fine condition is generally worth about 2 to 5 cents, primarily due to its copper content, which has intrinsic value. If you have a 1974D or 1974/C coin in fine condition, it may fetch slightly more, around 10 to 15 cents. A 1974 double-die penny can be worth $4,000 or more, even in fine condition. Strikes or coins with off-center errors can command prices upwards of $5,000 in auctions. The copper in pre-1982 pennies adds another layer of value. With current metal prices, the copper content alone can be worth approximately 2 to 3 cents. Collectors and investors alike value the 1974 penny just for its historical significance, but also because of its potential as a collectible coin with unique variations. The allure of discovering an error coin or a well-preserved specimen keeps this penny in demand. Use a magnifying glass to check for mint marks and possible errors. A standard 1974 penny should weigh approximately 3.11 grams. Any deviation might indicate a rare error. Have your coin professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC to maximize its resale value. Sell through reputable auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, or specialized coin dealers to get the best price. The 1974 USA 1-cent coin, a hidden treasure? While most of these pennies are worth just a few cents, certain varieties, mint marks, and error coins can make them incredibly valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, the 1974 penny is definitely worth a closer look. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coin values, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next episode.